Good morning, 9:13 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I'm going to read this article. We're going to go into the charts. First, I want to look at the charts real quick. We've got the total crypto market cap is up 2.75 billion to 2.24 trillion. If we actually look to see what's going on here, though, we're going to see if we hold the 30-minute time frame. It's like what we talked about yesterday. It could have been a bear trap, but there's no proof of that yet, because I still think when we're looking at the charts, we can come up even to theta, and we're testing the 30-minute time frame again. So we're going to see if this is something, or if this is just a proof that this is testing old support as resistance, because that often happens before a further drop. So that's what I'm keeping my eye on. Same thing with Bitcoin. It came up to the 30-minute time frame and is currently getting rejected. What I would expect, because it came all the way around like this, I would expect it to do that and probably pour back out. There's no guarantee, though, that it gets over the 30-minute. It could just... Alright? So, until we break the 30-minute and ride on top of 47,266, I'm going to be like, okay, this is just a run-up to old support as resistance. So, that's what it seems like to me. I apologize. My nose is a little runny. It's really cold out where I live. So, I'm doing the best I can. XRP is at 83,622. And you can see it too is coming up to the 30-minute time frame. So we're going to see if the whole market collectively gets rejected, or if it can find some volume and push through. But according to what it's saying down here, there's not enough to push through these levels. And this will be used as old support will now be resistance. And this is the classic up. We're going to test the 30-minute time frame. But we're going to see if that holds true. Like I said, we got a double bottom at 80300. But I really believe we're going to start coming down. Unless we see some spikes of volume that really change this in a big way, I really don't see how else we're going to do this unless we come back down to the support zone at 75 minimum, but probably 57 cents. And we gather some strength and push forward. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. That little W there on the double bottom, the slightly inclined. I could see something like that happen for sure. XLM. It's retesting, like we are talking about the rest of them, the 30-minute time frame. But are we comfortable saying that that's going to go over with that little bit of volume that ticked in? No, I'm not. These areas should have been easy to clear with the appropriate volume, but we don't have the investors right now. So, but what we're looking for is for us to get over the, especially here with XLM, would be on top of the 4-hour, which is getting rejected, but both are going to be in essentially the same area. So we're being supported by the 30-minute, rejected by the 4-hour time frame, and if you're south of the 4-hour time frame, that's ultra bearish. So we're going to see how this plays out. But to me, it looks like XLM is on a right arm. So 28.1 support, 29.1 resistance. It's just going to be a straight added update. And then DGB, and then I'm going to read that little article, and then I'm going to let you go. So we're at the 30-minute time frame again, and the 200-day on DGB. Still being supported by 3176, resisted by 3562, but we haven't got up to that area. Right now we're being resisted by about 34, which is the 200-day and 30-minute time frame. So we're going to stay on top of this and keep this updated. But from yesterday to now, the only difference is we're trying to retest the 30-minute time frame. And then I guess XTC, since we followed through, we talked about if it rode that blue line, that would be your bullish scenario. But yesterday we talked that it was coming back down to the 30-minute time frame when it was way up there still at just around 10 cents, because we could see what was happening. But now this is coming up to try to be supported. But if this gets rejected, our next support is 8888. So just pay attention. And then, crap. Let's play the intro real quick, and then we'll read the article. Make sure to hit the like button. I do appreciate you all. And Steven, thank you for this so long ago. Okay, now that you guys hit the like button, I really do appreciate you guys hitting the like button. Still looking for that first new member of 2022 in Tom's Army. We've had a bunch of renewals. We have 170 current members. We're being out, so we're looking for some new members to help balance the dropped off members. So if you're considering joining Tom's Army, pay it forward. I would love to see that first new member. It's kind of sad that we haven't got a new member yet, but it's only January 4th, so we'll see. I'll keep grinding, and hopefully I'll win somebody over. Like I said, we have 170 members of Tom's Army. There's a lot of perks to be in the Army. Free content, or exclusive content in the members-only area on YouTube. You get the Telegram. You get the exclusive emojis, and then when I go live, you get to talk to me. Because we have to block out spam. Alright, so where the hell's Peter? Peter. Investors get outside. Let's see. I could be missing it. Oh, right here. So, and then I'll let you guys go. Majority of people who bought Bitcoin in 2021 are down. Peter Schiff says at Bitcoin Dealers. Gold enthusiast Peter Schiff has stated that Bitcoin gains in 2021 were largely reached at the start of the year. He adds that investors that joined the Bitcoin train mid-year did not make huge gains on the asset. Peter Schiff has a reputation for being vocal Bitcoin critic, advocating for investors to stick with gold. Bitcoin gains in 2021 have been brought under intense scrutiny by Peter Schiff. The gold bug claims that the last 9 months for the asset have been uneventful, and late investors had to bear the brunt. The Jolly 5 Weeks. Peter Schiff, an American stockbroker, that's kind of a bad way of framing him. He's the CFO of Euro Pacific Capital, so a little bit more than just a stockbroker. I mean, come on. An American stockbroker. To Twitter to challenge the claims that Bitcoin had a stellar 2021. The famed critic claimed that although the asset recorded a 60% leap over the last year, all the gains were simply achieved within the first 5 weeks of the year. Bitcoin bulls point to Bitcoin 50% gains in 2021 as more evidence that it's the best asset to buy. But all of those gains occurred during the first 5 weeks of the year. Bitcoin is lower now than it was in February. The vast majority of people who bought Bitcoin in 2021 are down, he tweeted. At the start of 2021, Bitcoin's price hovered around 30,000 and received a jolt as a result of several pertinent factors: the influx of retail traders armed with stimulus funds and the avalanche of institutional traders led by Tesla's massive purchase sent the asset's price soaring through the roof. By April, Bitcoin had reached an all-time high of 62,000 to the delight of investors. The rest of the year saw a series of up and downs that led to the asset eventually finishing the year at around 48,000. Leading Schiff to claim that the investors that invested outside the first 5 weeks of the year failed to notch huge winnings. While Bitcoin dithered, other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Solana went to record gains of over 500%. Solana was up like 12,000%. Meme coins, on the other hand, had their fair share of gains as they signaled to the ecosystem of their presence. While Bitcoin dithers, gold falters. Schiff's comments have not gone down well with the Bitcoin community. They reacted by poking holes in gold performance since the start of the decade, on grounds that Schiff openly advocates that investors choose gold over Bitcoin. Peter Schiff is such a troll, wrote one Twitter user. Gold lost 6.5% in 2021. If we skip the first 5 weeks, it lost just 1.2%. Wow, such an amazing achievement for the ultimate inflation hedge in the year, with the highest inflation in nearly 4 decades. Another user pointed out the fact that a large number of persons that invested in gold have just watched it not even keep pace with inflation. Peter Schiff has retorted by casting aspersions on failed predictions that Bitcoin was headed to 100,000 by the end of 2021, and has noted that Bitcoin crash in December is Bitcoin's worst since 2013. He adds that the crash is even greater significance because of the huge market capitalization and greater leverage. So a lot of people who attack Peter for not for the gold things, guys, when you're investing in gold, it's a hedge against inflation. I invest in gold. I invest in silver, physical, and I've been doing it for a few years now, 3 years. But I'm not buying it today looking at the $1,800 ounce and be like, all right, tomorrow it's going to be worth $10,000. No, I'm looking at Basel 3 and I'm looking at as inflation actually sets in. Yeah, we had inflation in the U.S., but nothing reacted towards it. Wait till you guys see the prices now in 2022. It's all going to start reacting to it. When the government's lying and printing money, they can hide it for so long. Not anymore. What's going to happen when us, the nation's greatest debtor, can't make our payments? Oh, that's right. China's going to take this country like it's been doing step by step over the last several decades. Open your eyes.